Hello everyone, it's me, Russ Shaw, building pizza in the Power Air Fryer today. I'm going to show you how to do that. Another cooking video. It's New Year's Day and I'm not going on a diet, so let's make some pizza as I watch my Washington Huskies lose to the Buckeyes right now on television. No, I'm not going to, I don't know, it's still on, but anything could happen. If I was a betting man, I'm going to bet on pizza. That's what I'm going to do. So, comfort food. Here we go. We just did a pepperoni and sausage to test this out. And so I'm going to do a Hawaiian pizza. Don't judge me, all right? It's a thing. It's good. You should try it. Here we go. All right, so we start out with a dough ball from the grocery store. Now, I'll be honest. That's another thing. So I was in the pizza business for about 20 years. I wasn't in charge of making the pizza. I was in charge of selling the pizza. But I did make pizza, all right? Am I an expert in making pizza? No, I didn't learn that as my job there. But I did pick up a few things. You do that for that long, you're going to pick up a few things. So that's my wisdom as I share with you. I was in the pizza business for 20 plus years. So, there's that. And one thing I learned about was dough. So this dough ball that I bought at the store, and there wasn't, I'm not going to do this from scratch. So, I bought a dough ball, but if you can, don't buy a dough ball like this. This is blown, all right? We would call this blown in the pizza business. That means it's, the yeast is fully consumed. The starch in the bread, the sugars, and it's probably not going to rise that well. But yeah, so get a dough ball that's nice and round. It should be soft, just a little bit soft. Not too hard. You don't want one that's super hard because that one's green, it's called. And you want to let that sit. You can let it sit at room temperature if it's green for a while. And then it'll blow out a little bit, and then you can use it. So, taking the dough ball, I put it in a pan here with some flour, and made out of this one dough ball, you can make two. So you can make two pizzas that'll fit in your air fryer with that one dough ball. So, this is my dough. I've cut off the edges. Maybe we'll make some garlic knots, or whatever you want to call them, out of the extra. And I'm ready to put it in the air fryer. All right, so pull this thing out. We already made one pizza in here, so not too much mess, but you may want to use some cooking oil, Pam, or something like that, just to make sure it doesn't stick. They say that this thing has a super non-stick surface, this copper stuff, but just for good measure, I would squirt a little canola oil on there, or olive oil if you have it, but canola oil won't burn. You want to put olive oil directly on your food. You want to use canola oil or something like that to keep it from sticking. This is how we do this. I'm going to put this in here like that and kind of scoot it around so that it makes a little bit of a bowl. So we want to keep the cheese and everything in there. A bit of a bowl. So, like a pan pizza, maybe. I don't know. You can do a flat one, but I don't know. I got extra dough. Why not? So, going to do that on one side. Olive oil. Brush it on there with one of these. Going to do a little garlic powder on the dough here. I have a little onion powder as well. Depending on if you like onions or not. This is and just a little bit of that on there. Pinch. All right, now I'm going to take this, put it in the air fryer. There we go. The locking mechanism. There we go. Lock it in place. And all right, like that. And all right, now we're going to cook the dough ball itself, just the dough, for not very long, about 3 minutes on full steam ahead. There we go. Now it should just start. So 3 minutes on this side. We'll see how that turns out. All right. It's powering down. Maybe, who knows. All right. There we go. Now, we have a slightly cooked, a little bit risen dough ball. Sticking it on here. Be careful where you set this thing. It's very hot. I'm setting it on my stove, so that should be okay. And gonna flip it over. Be careful, it's hot. Not too terribly hot, but it's hot. And then we're gonna do the same thing on this side, make a little bowl. Now if you want to season it on this side as well, you can do that. A little more garlic powder. I think I'm gonna do that. More garlic powder on this side. Did onion on the other side, so I think I'm good. Anyway, so season the bread just a little more. And all right, we're gonna stick it in for another 3 minutes because this is thick. All right, we want to make sure the dough is cooked all the way and it's not doughy, so that's the reason for doing this. All right, place this thing back in there, back down 3 minutes at 400. There we go. So yeah, got all this stuff at the grocery store. Pizza sauce, marinara, Canadian bacon for the Canadian bacon pineapple, pepperoni, sausage. So yeah, it's pizza kit. Pineapples. That's right. There you go. Cheese. We're shredding our own cheese. Just tastes better that way. Fresher. And boom, it's complete. So, look at that. That is a starting to rise dough ball. But still not done all the way. Now, if you want, you can flip it. I don't know, I might just keep it like that. This side looks a little more cooked than the other side, though. So that's something you can do, is try and discern. Because I've noticed with this thing, as much as the commercials say, stuff on the bottom doesn't cook as fast, all right? Doesn't, I mean, you gotta flip stuff over and things. So, yeah, you gotta, I would use the more cooked side, which we're gonna go ahead and do here. All right, here we go. Flip this over. Ouch, ouch, ouch. You should probably wear gloves or something. I don't recommend burning yourself. But I'm living on the edge. I'm sort of I'm a rebel. Teach people to be safe. Russ, come on. Anyway, ouch. Yeah, that's hot. So now we're ready to add our toppings and sauce. All right, so sauce. I'm gonna add the sauce here. I don't have a lot of room to deal with stuff, but there we go. This is, again, sort of a pan sort of thing going on, because the cheese will go off the sides and drip down underneath your dough and make a big mess. No one wants that. So, maybe a little more sauce. If you like a lot of sauce, I like a lot of sauce. It's good like that. Cheese. When I was in the pizza business, we would haze The hazing ritual would be putting sardines on the pizza. It's like, go get a can of sardines and put the sardines on the pizza. New guy or girl, you know. Anyway, thought I'd share that. All right, so we got some big chunks of pineapple here. Let's stick those in there, like so. It is important to put the cheese in the middle, all right? You don't want the cheese to, again, slope over the sides, so try and keep as much cheese in the middle as you can. Sometimes if you put a big pile in the middle, as it melts, it'll just kind of flow outward. But I recommend covering the red sauce with cheese and trying not to get too much on the crust. All right, so here we go. Going to put this thing in there like that. And on this one, again, one of the gripes I have about this machine is it only goes up to 400 degrees. That's unfortunate, but 400 will work. Just got to cook things a little longer. So we're not going to do 15 minutes, but we're going to do 7 minutes. 7 minutes seems to be the sweet spot. Sometimes it can make your cheese a little bit burnt looking, depending on what kind of cheese you use. But we're going to go 7 minutes, all right? All right, so 7 minutes has gone by, and here's our finished product, ham and pineapple pizza. Looks good. Looks really good. All right, so now the trick to getting the pizza out of the pan. So first we release it from here, and all right, again, space is helpful. So hot? Yes, hot. No, not gonna do that. Gotta pull it out. I know I have one of these. So here's something I learned. This is way better to cut pizza with than this, all right? Because this, you're gonna push everything aside, all your toppings, your cheese just kind of goes, slides across. It doesn't really work well. So don't use one of these. Use one of these. These are awesome. Check it out. Like that. And then like that. And how does it look? Cooked? Yep. Tasty. Good, stretchy pizza. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe to this channel. And if you want to see more cooking video stuff, yeah, there you go. You're welcome.